Hello, it's Ugg here. Welcome to Industries of Titan. If you're enjoying the content on the channel, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. So it's time to start a new game with this. So what I'm going to do, it's an early access game, so we might be restarting, see how it goes. But let's just start a standard dynamic difficulty mission. And we've only got one option of a faction. I'm presumably going to add more as the game goes by. So the Landfallers, these are our default faction. They get a bunch of stuff. We'll confirm that, and we'll go for a standard investment starting, which is basically, I believe, your like, yeah, your starting equipment really. You've got like a mission over here and stuff, but yeah, whatever. We're going to pick ourselves Ugg. I don't know, Ugg. Ugg's home. Nothing ever goes wrong if you call things Ugg's home. And we're going to call it just Ugg. Fuck it. Right. We're going to pick the traditional Ugg symbol, which is this, I guess. We'll enable the tutorials because you guys haven't seen it before. Obviously, I've played it a little bit. So, and we won't put it into hardcore mode, and we'll just get on and do it. We'll launch our ship, our big green voxel ship, and we'll watch the intro. Very pretty. I like the graphic style. It's really like isn't the right word. I think it's a very stylized art style which will last, which is good. So it will hopefully stay relevant, which is always good. So right, here we go. Press the key to continue, and we'll see the ship landing. And I'll be quiet.
Significant investments riding on your success. I hope you'll live up to our expectations.
Welcome, Founder, to Industries of Titan Early Access. You may find plenty of what we like to call...
We'll skip that.
Welcome,
this is telling us about bugs.
My name is Shiaro Hess, and I am your corporation monitor. Every founder on Titan is assigned a monitor like me.
Whatever, the monitor things. So we got to use the keyboard. Brilliant. And right about
try to move your surveillance camera around your land.
We've managed that bit.
Now let's test
We can rotate the map. Shocking. We can zoom. The zoom's a little bit harsh, so I know I've got the habit to like zoom in and out. I will try and restrain myself.
Try pausing and resuming, and
yeah,
check
all right.
your speed.
Shut up.
Excellent. Everything seems to be in order. Then we begin with.
Yep, we got a territory overlay, so down here.
I see you eyeing those ruins. Intriguing, aren't they? The ruins cover almost every inch of Titan. The doomed yacht surveyors are issuing a
right. God damn it. Maybe I'll turn the sodding tutorials off in a bit, as I want to actually talk at some point during the game. Okay. So what it is Titan was occupied by other people living there, and they failed their colonization attempt, and basically now we're moving in onto Titan. So with a bit of luck we will and so obviously it's these are all buildings, so the map is made up of buildings that we can scavenge for goods and stuff like that, and obviously there are fields of isopatches and minerals. And minerals and isotopes are used to construct stuff. So I guess the first thing you have to do is you have to survey everything. So we need to kick off these surveys. I wish there was a survey shortcut key, that would be nice, but it doesn't matter. We'll just... Right, literally we want to just get everything surveyed because we want to see the options available to us. And then we have to sort of start working on basic stuff. So we need, and when I say stuff, we need to start working on basic gathering of the things that we need to be victorious on Titan. So let's just get all this done. I wish there were a survey button. Is there a survey button? V? Hey, excellent. All right. Oh, that's all right. We'll talk about that in a second. Right. Just get all these surveys done, and then I'll talk about territory, and I'll talk about everything else that's going on and what all this stuff means. So we'll just get all the surveying done, and you'll see the results of the surveys in a minute. So, all right. It's good. We've got a lot of buildings in our initial starting area. So let's talk about our initial starting area. So obviously the area that's bounded in blue, yeah, is the place where I own to start with. So this is considered my territory. So I don't have to, once these buildings are surveyed, and we'll start that survey process off. Once my buildings are surveyed, then I can automatically just go and get the stuff out of it. Here come my crew. These are my employees. Here they are. Lovely employees. Here to do my bidding. I believe they're just mindless slaves. It's fine. So, so this blue area is our area of control. And we can expand our area of control by spending influence up here. And you just claim it by pushing that. So, that's... the yellow area here is the maximum expansion of your influence. So... in essence, that's as far as I can go without building. I believe you can build.
Results have shown that some nearby ruins contain valuable resources.
Yeah, shut up. I can build command centers which expand my vision and command area. So, presumably we can build out to like quite a way. I've no idea. I've never actually built one of those because I've only played it for like a few hours. So we'll find out what's going on. But it'll let you expand your territory. But at the moment, our territory is very small, but it's fine. So what we need to do is we need to scavenge some resources. So as you can see, these things are demonstrating. So if you click on that, you can see it's got like, I can choose to either get minerals, and minerals resources tend to come with waste. And waste is a thing you have to deal with. You have to burn it or just store it in boxes and forget about it. And you've got artifacts which are used up here, and they basically let you get... other things. So for example, you can unlock the spaceport with them, which we will do. So we've got to make sure that our initial sort of starting zone, we pick up some. We got to pick up some. I'll stop. I'll pause the game while I explain things. We've got to pick up some artifacts, and we've got to pick up some resources. First thing we have to do is we have to store those resources. Now later on, you can build these things. You can build like proper buildings. So I can build like mines or smokestacks or smoke purifiers or storage facilities. But to unlock these storage facilities, you need to spend money. Money's up there. I've got a limited amount of money, and I am going to have to buy various things. So I don't want to immediately buy storage. What you can do is you can use factories, and factories are like the interesting thing in this game. That you can basically enter inside some of the buildings. So you've got this factory building here, which I haven't built any yet, and you've got your HQ. So you can actually enter into it, and you can go into it like that. And you've actually got a grid in here which you can build stuff. Now these, I think these headquarters and these factories are best described as like micro versions of the big buildings. I think that's probably the best way, and they're very modifiable. And you have to use them to start with because you don't have any other options really. So I guess we'll just make some more storage and get some of these buildings scrapped. I do want to get these ruins with the red artifacts in them. This one hasn't got any red artifacts, but it's only got 3 minerals. So it's a bit shit, but whatever. That's only got 1 artifact in it, which is also a bit crap. There's got to be one with like 2 artifacts or something like that. Yeah, that's got 2. So we'll try and get that when it comes. And that's got 1. That's got 3. So we'll definitely get you. Right, so we'll actually start off here. We'll just claim it. There you go, it's ours. And then we can basically go, right, extract. So we get that red article or red artifact out of it. And then here we got like 6 of those, 2 of those, and some waste. So we'll scavenge some of that. Salvage. And this has got 1 red artifact, but an isotopes. We do need isotopes, but 1 isotope? That's a bit crap, isn't it? I don't know what to do for that. This is a good choice. A lot of waste. And that's got waste, but that's fine. And we need to find something with isotopes in it. Minerals. Because we need isotopes to build factories. So as you can see, there's an isotope cost on that. It's 2 isotopes to build a factory. And what you can do is you can up the quality of isotopes and minerals. So as you can see there, tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. Those I can't really show you. But the each one of these tiers of stuff count towards more construction points, so, and you could literally convert them on a one-on-one basis. So you take the level 1 resources, convert them into level 2, you stick the level 2 into a processor and you get level 3, and that's worth the most. And you can do that, and you do that in a factory. So enough gabbing, let's play. Right, got a lot of surveys going on. I can stick some sort of priority on these. Isotopes. I'm going to have to scavenge this isotope. That's being done. That's being done. 1 red artifact. Well, we're looking for something more than 1 red artifact. 3 red artifacts, 1 isotope, and 4 waste. That's shit. So we'll take that, and we'll take that for red artifacts, because that gives us 6 red artifacts. We want 6 because it costs 3 to unlock that, and it costs 5 to unlock the council. So we do want to unlock that. So we're going to need like 8 to start with.
Secrets hidden inside the nearby ruins.
I totally am going to turn the goddamn tutorials off. I'll do it. I'll work it out off camera. Okay, right. I like this. So other thing you have to take into consideration, you're going to need power eventually. So what we need to do is we need to look for a good place to build power. Now, to get power, you need fuel. To get fuel, you need... it's got a stupid name. Zethane. So, we need to get Zethane. Now, cracks... they produce... do cracks produce Zethane, or do crevices? Crevices produce Zethane. I'm not sure what cracks do. Source of Zethane. Yeah, they produce it. As you'll see, the Zethane levels are going to go up. 36. Cool. And this one's a Zethane level here. 31. So we haven't got much Zethane spread across the city, but we will deal with that in a sec. So draining coverage. Rich. Okay, right, cool. Alright. Nice one. So let's just crack on with that. We won't have to worry about power for the time being, but I will be claiming probably this square, because this is where I want to build a power. I'll build a power factory to start with. I guess that's the best way to describe it. So, right. But it all makes sense in a bit. So what we need to do is we need to go in here and then we build some storage. So we've got 1 shitty storage container. So I will build a medium storage container, and that costs like 5 resources to build, but that's fine. We got 5, so I can build that. It lends itself to building more. So here comes a little guy. He's going to dump his, or it might be a lady, I don't know. So we got our storage container. And what I want to try and do is get some isotopes. So I've got to look around. Isotopes. You can see the isotopes because they're like green things. 2 isotopes on this one, 2 red artifacts. So I'm going to claim this in the name of UG and salvage that. Because I want a factory.
Right. They told me you'd be checking in soon.
This is the waste disposal guy, and the waste disposal guy tells me that...
I am Anar Pier, your council rep.
Shut up, they're telling me about the council.
Founder, the council has granted you a headquarters.
Thank you.
Facility.
Well, let them talk for a second.
Enter your headquarters by selecting it in your city view. I suggest you build some devices inside of your headquarters. Every new city needs a few essential devices. Founder, this headquarters is the best place to build the devices that will keep your city running.
Devices, that's what they're called.
Hey, Founder, I got us a temporary solution to
We've done that. So our temporary...
Founder, thrilled to finally meet you. I'm...
Right.
Founder,
Power.
We will soon run against the borders of your territory. The city must expand. You can claim any parcel.
That's where they tell you about claiming
Founder,
stuff.
I checked inventory and we don't have enough fuel. We need fuel to let Titans, so build these devices don't require any external energy of their own. And
oh my God.
They operate without employees. Very convenient.
So, we need a good Zethane source. Did I claim that already? So if you look at the Zethane, these are the filters. So pollution, Zethane. So I'm going to build my first Zethane factory here. So I'm going to claim that one, and I'm gonna. It's 3 minerals and 1 waste. So I am going to extract the artifacts, and that will give us enough artifacts to actually build our first, or to get access to the council hall and the spaceport, which we are going to need access to in a sec. So we can do that. Unfortunately, these people are very talky. I didn't realise how talky they were when I was playing through to start with. So, and I'm the one that wants to be talking. So what we'll do, once we've done this, we will build. We're going to build our first factory. So we're going to build a factory here, and the reason why I build a factory is because I want it to be like a gathers Zethane and converts it into fuel factory, and also a power factory. Obviously we've got to distribute power around the map, and what you do to do that is you basically build these power grid buildings, and it will distribute power. But you've got to sort of, if you want power to go into like these sort of buildings, you've got to build a energy bridge, and it will basically let you bring power into these grids. So yeah, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to build this factory, gather up some gubbins. What's this thing for? Red eyes. Yeah, okay. We're a bit short. You automatically get influence, so I'm going to claim that, smash this building up, salvage that. As you can see, you're slowly building out your pool of your sphere of stuff of influence. This is good though. We've got isotopes over here. We've got 21 of them over here. We got 14 there. We've got minerals. It's kind of good. What's this do? Isotope 6, waste 24. Oh, so much waste. Right. As you can see, these guys are coming and gathering all this gubbins. Have we got any space inside our... Oh, you can see, by the way. Yeah, if you look at this bar underneath the number, that's how much storage we've got left in, like, our capacity. So we can store, like, 93, and we can store isotopes of 3. So once we've got this built, I'm going to build, like... yeah, I'm going to build a power grid there. Yeah, that works. I'm going to build a power grid there. And that will allow this building, which is going to be generating our power, to our main factory. So, and also other buildings as well. So, right. So now we're in here. We've got a factory level 1. So, and also the second factory we want to build. So we've got plenty more. So we want to build another factory as well. There is a method in my madness. Don't worry. Right. So I want to build another factory like here. No, maybe here. Can I claim that as 20 resources? I just want to build like the level 1 factories for like producing goods. I'll build it here. Okay, right. So level 1 factory there, and another level 1 factory there. So these factories, one's going to be creating our isotope level 2s, and the other one's going to be creating our mineral level 2s. Anyway, let's get on and do this. You got to waste some minerals when you start off with, because you've got to make power, so and get fuel. So let's get there and do that. Right. So we need a. I'm going to be really decadent, and I'm going to build a big old generator. And I'm going to... How much do they cost? They cost a lot of resources. They're like... I think they're 20. How much do they cost? They're 20 resources. But it'd be worth it. Right. And then we need to get a fuel... We need to get a fuel fabrication. They're all weird shapes and sizes. And people have got to be able to get to them as well. These builders have got to be able to get to them. So you've got to sort of play a little bit of Tetris chess. Or Tetris with this stuff. So basically this is our power and this is our fuel fab, and the way we get our fuel out, all our power out into the world, is I said we've got to build an energy bridge, which I'm going to put in there, and then you've got to build I think that's about it really. Energy bridge, I think. Oh yeah, and then you've got to connect a relay, which I'm going to do. I put it in there. Right, so basically the dudes will be along in a second. That will give fuel, and that will generate power. And the reason why we're doing it here is because it's right next to this crack, and it generates Zethane, which is the stuff we turn into fuel. See, it's got 50% Zethane, and this area here has got like 32% Zethane as it's spreading out. So if you look at the Zethane, this will spread though. This spreads all over the map, but obviously it's ideal to put it closer to a crack because you get more of it. Right. Always put your Zethane generator next to a crack. Right. So let's see what's going on in here. So they're building this stuff. They're building it quite slowly because they've got these are quite large. You can see they take a lot of space up. So we'll speed things up. We do have to worry a little bit about money, because we do have to pay our workers. I'm not quite sure why we pay our workers, as they are mindless automaton zombies. I don't quite get it, but you know. As you can see, these are our fuel here. So this is how much power we're getting, none, and that's how much fuel we need. So this needs 3 fuel to do, and this thing hopefully will extract. We'll see how much it's going to extract in a minute. And what I also want to do is I won't store fuel for the time being. We'll just waste it. I don't care. Right. So as you can see, we've got.
It's finally time to turn our fuel into energy. Most buildings and devices build the generator.
Shut up. Right.
All right. The juice is flowing. It's time to send that energy out to the buildings and devices that need it. Energy, let's build some relays. Just make sure.
Right, so basically, that's a relay.
Seems that you successfully
It links that,
constructed an
and it goes to the energy
system to
bridge.
serve your
Yeah,
city.
thanks.
Space station operations. Are you the replacement? Oh, never mind. You're the new founder, right? I'm Erlen Fletch, local spaceport operator. But you can call me Fletch. Have you been up here? No? Every few they're carrying cars. You can find hope you last longer than the.
Right, so basically that gives us. Oh my god, they never shut up.
Probably noticed the spaceport is locked.
Right.
Welcome to the spaceport, founder. Here's where now that you can buy with it if you're getting and
Right, so as I was saying before I was so really interrupted, so these things here, now we're getting energy. As you can see, we've got 3 fuel and 9 power, this power should give us enough to be doing what we need to do in our city. So the first thing we want to do is we want to start producing, what's the word, processing stuff. So we need to build basically a machine. So we've got a level 1 processor, so we need more mineral CUs, which is a bit annoying. We haven't got any, so that means we need to get out there into the world and claim some more grid spaces and just sort of like snaffle some more minerals. This has got like 35 minerals in it, so we'll claim that and then we'll get one of our little dudes to work on that. There you go. So you get people to work on it by clicking on these things. I don't know if we can do more than one. No, just one. He's going to extract some minerals out of that. Which is cool. I don't know why the music's going so excited. Right. It is getting awfully excited though. I don't quite know why. Right. So once we've extracted this, we'll be able to start building this stuff. I wonder if I can rename these things. I bet I can. Right, so we're going to call it ISO prod. Right. Hopefully that's good. So that's our ISO production, and that's going to be our it's going to be our mineral. Yeah, all right. This is going to be our mineral production. So this is going to be all right. ISO prod 1 and 2. Yeah, so ISO prod, that's what level 1 stuff, and this is going to be mineral prod 1 to 2. So you can sort of give factories names. That's not a very good name, but you know, it does the jobs. Actually, I could probably just call it like, there we go. That's more indicative of what it actually does. Makes it look weird otherwise. There we go. So mineral min. Yeah, mineral. Yeah, that's the way you spell it. Minerals. Alright, so mineral prod 1 to 2 and ISO prod 1 to 2. So let's get that built. So mineral prod is the most important thing to get going really quick, because like, as you can see, it's almost like ridiculously worth more to get the count up. So let's get it done. So level 1 processor, you can see we're just to be honest, I haven't quite worked out the optimum layout for doing this stuff yet, so whack that in there. And then a mineral input module. I can't, that's what I mean, I can't do both at the same time. So mineral prod 1, it goes in there, and then it's got a output module where the gubbins comes out, and then employee module, this is where the little minion works it, and waste modules. We just got to wait until we get a little bit more in the way of minerals. So hopefully with a bit of luck we'll have more minerals in a second. Yeah, this dude's stripping this field of mineral of stuff. Right. Oh, look at that. It's just shit. There's nothing in here. What about you? You got 11 minerals. Alright, we'll claim you and we'll get you scavenged. Right, so mineral production 1 to 2. We're going to have a look at there. Right, so we should be able to put in waste output now. Useful for, I think I just make sure the waste goes in the right place. Yeah, right. And then we need to build an energy bridge here, and then we need to just do a relay. These aren't that expensive. God damn it. You got to put them, you got to put the relays within range of the bridge. As you can see, I've failed to do that quite successfully. See what I mean? It's a little bit of a placement Tetris, really. God damn it! I mean, that doesn't quite link up. That doesn't quite link up. Maybe I'll put a large relay. So I mean, it's really annoying. It's almost like these bastards knew what was going to happen. Okay, that should do it, I think. How much does it cost to build a large relay? Alright, relay large. There's no medium relay. 6. I think it's worth it. What, these small relays cost 2, so I have to probably use 3 to cover this area. So I think we're going to be alright. Right, let's build it. Build it and they will come. As you can see, grid 1 is there. There we go. Right, beautiful. So as you can see now, so our mineral production, and what will happen is someone will come and put like a mineral into the input module, and it will come out the output module. Hopefully. Here it comes. It's lovely, isn't it? There you go, and then that will go off to storage somewhere, and we'll get like the availability to do it. So that's the first step in our production system, and also we'll get like that'll use up power. So we've used 4 energy to make this thing, so hopefully we'll be able to make the ISO level 2s as well. So, but we want to wait until we've got like the, see, there you go. So that costs like our construction units. We've got 18 construction units, and we're literally just, every one we convert is going to make everything so much easier. So we want to get the level 2 production in place as quickly as possible. And fortunately, because the level 2 production buildings are slightly bigger, or the actual factory, we can use it to make both. So we'll just do exactly the same here. So we'll get another level 2 processor, or level 1 processor, and we'll get a isotope input because this is ISO production, and we'll get a output module plugged in that side, and then we'll get a we can't afford them. Oh, we can now just about afford an employee module, and then we'll get a waste module slammed in there, and then we just need to wait until we get, see what I mean? We've used all our resources up doing this. It's worth it. It's worth it. We just got to wait a little bit. Okay, right. Bit of a plan B then. Oh, we have got some of that stuff. So right, we can't make a small relay, but we can make an energy bridge, which we will stuff in there. Right. Unfortunately, it kind of uses all of those production, so I kind of lost one there. But you know, can't complain about it too bitterly. Right. So we need to return to the city, and then we need to see what else we can scavenge. That's rubbish. This is good, so we'll claim that. Look at that. Lots of waste, but it's got plenty of isotopes and minerals, and I do need isotopes and minerals. Nice. And we're going to call you power. No, it's going to be fuel. And power. I've got to use these little factories until I get like ugh, come on. Come on, give me resources already. Manufacture those resources into better ones. Come on. Here we go. Cool. Right. So this one, isopod. Let's get it powered up. Let's build a large relay. Told you I'm not very good at this. No, bugger. Have I done that wrong? Completely wrong. Yeah, oh, whatever. It works. Is that going to work? No, it isn't, is it? Cancel that. Oh, right. Oh, just like... Note to self, get better at doing this. See what I mean? I've fucked this up properly, haven't I? Right, that does it. Right. What not to cock up? Oh well, that's just my way, I guess. Right. I got to remember what I did in the first building. Maybe you can clone these things. I think you might be able to. I don't know. Anyway, so we got isotopes coming out there, and we get output there, and we get employee modules, and we get that. So sweet. Right, our waste storage is absolutely chock of the block. Chock of the block. So what we need to do is we need to get some more waste receptacles. How much do waste receptacles cost? Oh man, they cost loads. Fine. We can't build a big waste receptacle. I might just wait to store the waste. I might just store the waste on the floor like a hero, and I might actually... Yeah. Right, so we got our level 2 ISO production and level 1 ISO production, level 2 mineral production. Minerals. Right, we got a lot of waste here. I want to get you salvage you. What's this? We'll claim you, and then we'll get an artifact out of you. So let's get the council. So we've got the council unlocked. As you can see, you can get stuff from these people. So you can get isotopes, minerals, and request credits, which is good because, like, it means that, you know, you'll never run out of stuff, basically. Right, cool. Right, headquarters level 1. We are running low on power, but that's fine. So we've basically set up our level 1 and 2 production, which is gonna start saving us money in the long run. So we're going to be able to produce more in the long run. So that's what we needed to do. All right. So this is the first episode. I'm going to throw out a couple over the next couple of days, maybe a couple soonish. But I am enjoying this, so we will probably play more. So if you have enjoyed the content, if you please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and I'll see you for the next episode of whatever goes up on the channel. Adios.